Hi guys, my name is Annie. I hope you all have a great day so far. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm doing DIY sewing. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to see new video every Thursday. My nephew loves to wear blazer and shorts. He keeps talking about them days by days until I promised him we'll make. Then I came up with the idea for his suit. They will be blazer and short. And by the way, I'm going to be sharing that process to make them with you guys. I will divide them into two parts. Today will be blazer with patch pockets, band at the back, and functioning sleeve button. Okay, let's get started. I'm using linen fabric in turquoise because he loves the shade of blue. Like always, I already made the pattern here, but the measurement is very detailed and clear. You can check it out and adjust to fit with your kids. When I got a front pattern, I just take it to another paper to create in backside, except the button line and label. From the shoulder, go up 1.5 cm and to lower 3 cm for neckline. At the bottom, go up 9 cm to making the band. From the measurement of front and back neckline, making the collar. For the sleeve, I'm going to divide it into two pieces like this. The big one corresponds to the front and the small one corresponds to the back. At the end of the sleeve, go up 10 cm to making the functioning button. And from the main pattern, I made the facing at the front and also at the back side. Okay, let's cut our fabric. When I got all the pieces that I need, I will use the bar attach that I already prepared to cover all of the raw fabric. Now, I'm starting with the patch pockets. I'm going to fold fabric at the top to the wrong side and sew it. Then I'm gonna place it on the right position that I want and stitch it, doing that onto the other side. Next, I'm going to connect two pieces at the back side together from the top and stop at the bend position. After that, for the left pieces, I'm gonna flip the bottom to the right side and stitching them together. Then turn the right side out. For the right pieces, I just fold the bottom to the wrong side and stitch it. On the left panel, I'm gonna stitching along the bend. Now, I'm going to connect front side and back side together at the shoulder and both sides. For the sleeve, I'm gonna connect two panels together from top and start at the functioning position. At the pieces, I'll flip the bottom to the right side and stitching them together. Then turn the right side out. At the small one, I just fold the bottom to the wrong side and stitch it. Next, I'll snip a little bit on the small panel and stitching to keep this part in place. And now, just connect the inner side together. Okay, it's time to connect the sleeve into the armhole. For the facing, I'm going to connect front and back side together at the shoulder. Now, I'm going to plait the facing and main part with right side together and stitching from top to the bottom. Next, cut the excess fabric and turn the right side out. Moving on to the collar, I'm gonna place 2 panels with right side together and stitching around the top. Next, cut the excess fabric and turn the right side out. Then, I'm going to pass the seam allowances to the subsidiary collar and stitching right beside the seam. Now, I'm going to connect the subsidiary collar to the main bodice. Next, do it dust onto the main collar and face it. Then, I'll do hand stitching at the back and shoulder to keep main part and facing in place. On the button line, from top, I'm gonna put the seam allowances to the main part and stitching right beside the seam. At the breaking label point, I'm gonna snip a little bit, put the seam allowances to the facing and continue to stick to the end. Now, for the end of the sleeve and the bottom of blazer, I'm gonna stick the hem by my hand. Lastly, I just bring blazer to the sewing accessory shop to make it buttonhole, and then stitching button by my hand to finish. And here's the final result. I'm happy with its turnout because my nephew actually loved it. Hope you like it and see you next Thursday with part 2. So, bye!